So as I'm sensing, the one of us that is pretty dead set on someday having children, whether that be via adoption or whatever mechanism, like I do think that I feel like I've missed out on like stuff with like my nephews that I wasn't there all the time for. So like I am
that you would have liked. Okay.
Yeah, so I am anxious to like have like that full experience, because again, I felt more like I had the full experience with my oldest nephews because again, I was there every day. Like we talked every single day. We bonded and like, we're together every single day. So I do think that there's something to that, but at the same time, like I also like really love the relationship I have even with my younger nephews. It's just different. It's just real different.
Okay, so is the idea that there's almost, because we're talking about like, and for context for whoever's listening, we're talking about the idea of being an involved uncle as kind of an alternative to being a full-time father, and the way that might enrich a person's life. Is the idea there that like the half version of that in the levels of, because you could be an involved enough uncle that you're really basically a person's father. Their father isn't in the picture, and you're basically just their dad. All the way down to like you see them, on the holidays type shit. Are you saying that some of those lower level ones feel almost worse than nothing at all because it's kind of you're half involved and you're not getting the full involvement in the kid's life? Is that what you were saying?
I don't think it's worse than nothing, but I definitely think that it's a different level of experience that I think is me and my youngest nephews will never have the bond that me and my oldest nephews have.
Okay, so and it's gotcha. Okay, so it's comparing the highest level to that, less involved level.
Yes.
Wait, FD explained urethral sounding to us?
That sounds familiar, but I'm trying to think.
That sounds familiar, but that direction don't sound right.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm trying to remember
which episode was that in, Henry? Find that one so we can pull it up on the screen. We're gonna pull up clips and shit from the podcast, from the fucking happy birthday to us. You know what I'm saying? 300 rotations around the moon, or however it works. Yeah. Because I think something about being able to, also because you don't have a real say in a kid's life, which to be fair is I think that's fine. And I'm pretty set on the not having kids thing. But when I think about adoption, for instance, that seems like something I do like mad late in life. Like just based on the current trajectory, I couldn't see doing that before like 50. Post 50, I'm like, okay, I can see adopting somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like making somebody's life who was going to exist anyway, see if I can help somebody out.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yo, shout out Stinker Poo.
Shout out.
All right, we're trying to do some. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to just add on to it. I do think like that's a really, me personally, again, like not knowing if I really want to have kids or not. I think being like that cool uncle, it's kind of like, visitation a little bit, being there for them, but you're not like responsible for them.
Exactly. I'm available, but I'm not responsible. Available, but I'm not responsible.
Yeah. I just hate that to keep like literally every freaking time I'm around them. Not like my sister, but like my sister's husband's side of the family, like, or even my sister's husband. Man, Josh, you ready for this, man? Nope. Same answer every time, my boy.
Yeah.
That's mama.
Don't keep asking me that shit. Don't keep asking me no shit like that.
Like, bro, like, it's the same answer.
This Thanksgiving table can get flipped over. Don't ask me about my life plans. I will tell you what my life plans are.
I'm gonna be real. I thought it wasn't a thing. It happened. The conversations for me started happening so late in life that I was like, "Oh man, this is one of the benefits of the patriarchy type shit. Ain't nobody asking me about this shit." And then it was like out of nowhere. Everybody, like, I'm not even talking about
your hairline like, changed and they start going, so you like when are we gonna get some grandbabies? Yeah,
it's like fucking people at work. It's like fucking like people, like, on the street.
Because you got that fatherly look. You look like you're supposed to have babies. So it's like, what's going on? Okay, now question. Do you think that if a person, like, did you experience this as a younger man? Because when I was like, okay, what I mean is, sorry, scratch that. When did you first start getting asked by people around you, the extent to which you were involved with women romantically, sexually. And I'm asking that in a super broad way to catch every possible version of that. I'll re-ask the question if it doesn't make sense, though.
Can you please re-ask the question?
Yeah. When did people start going, so you got a girlfriend?
Like 16.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like it was a little bit younger than that, but yeah.
People start asking me that after I had a girlfriend. Like I had
that's what I assumed for you.
I had a girlfriend by the time people started asking me, hey, so you got a girlfriend?
And you were just like, yes, I do. And they were like, great. We tick that off the box. Benchmark completed. Well done. Plays well with others.
Yeah. And like my mom was the only one that thought I was a hoe. Like everybody else was kind of like on some other shit. But my mother would be like, man, I seen you down the block with old so-and-so. You out here hoeing and shit. And I'm like.
But your mother was operating from a, you've said many things, about your mother, which I won't say as if she's mine, but like you've said that those are coming from antisocial places.
Yes.
Does that apply to this? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me see.
Josh, when did folks start asking your ass this shit?
Yeah.
This Lothario ass nigga.
I feel like it was uncomfortably young. I feel like it was uncomfortably young. You know what I mean?
When I was going to start having babies.
Man, this motherfucker don't be paying attention to the conversation at all.
No, I was paying attention. I was paying attention.
2 topics away.
Because I'm also like reading like the side chat and shit, getting distracted. Like just like, all right, we got to manage.
What y'all say about urethral sounding?
Yeah. Something like over there want to bring up, but like when what started having babies, like when they
not babies. It wasn't nothing to do with babies. What was the question? So the conversation went to. He tried to start explaining it instead of just asking.
I asked what you saying.
So the question was just, when did people start asking you, so do you have a girlfriend, or versions of that question?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Man.
As soon as I got over 5'6".
Man,
I was 9.
Man, probably when I was like in middle school.
Yeah.
Like early middle school, like hell, maybe.
I figured it was gonna be uncomfortably early for you.
But I mean, like you didn't take it that way because I mean, I had a girlfriend when I was in kindergarten.
You did. And they were correct.
So I didn't think it was weird. We wasn't fucking like hunting. We were doing crazy.
Well, a little bit.
He was like, we were doing a little crazy shit. We were doing the craziest possible shit.
We might have held hands in recess.
Oh, we wasn't fucking. Well, we wasn't hunching. Well, we wasn't. We didn't do nothing we weren't supposed to be doing. Well, we was enjoying ourselves. That's all I'll say.
Kids being kids, man.
Yeah, just a little bit of hanky panky. You know what I'm saying? But
I had
wasn't going full tilt.
Bro, I remember, man, bro, like, okay, just random, like, story, like, so, growing up, I was probably, early, it's probably, just probably around, like,
rapping. I thought this nigga was finna go into, like, a fucking, like, Slick Rick style, like, storytelling. Back in the day. Like,
yeah, because I ain't never done this before. Oh shit!
300 episode, man. 300 episode.
Here we go.
Happy 3.
Shout out. Grab the card game. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Patreon.
But I don't know if like I don't know if y'all ever had like experiences like this, but like I think I was probably elementary, maybe around like 5th grade, and like the kids in the neighborhood, especially like the kids that lived across the street from us, they was like about teenagers. But we was all cool because like, I got older sister, older brother, and shit. So I remember it was one day my mom was gone from work, and like everybody knew like me and my sister had the house to ourselves, and the neighbor, one of the neighbors, like sons and nephews or whatever, came over. He was like trying to get with, basically he persuaded me and my sister to like let him use our house to have sex with one of the girls in the neighborhood.
And how old was he?
Man, nigga probably had to be around like 15, 14.
Y'all
maybe.
Elementary age.
I think so. Yeah. It had to be.
Yeah.
But he had to be like early teens. Like he wasn't like old.
Okay. I mean, well, yeah, it'd be crazy. I think would it be crazier if he was old? Yeah,
I
like
mean,
if
I
he
think
was
that
like
would
20,
be crazy.
that'd be
That
crazier
would be
to me.
if he was
Yeah.
like,
So I feel like
oh.
14, 15 feels like the age that it's like, okay, you tricked some elementary schoolers into letting a older middle schooler fuck in their house. That's like I feel like he could tell that story and he wouldn't go to jail.
I mean, yeah, because they was the same age.
Yeah, that's good.
It was
That's
a
good
whole
sign.
thing, though. It was kind of.
Oh, okay. Did you feel a type of way, like looking
Oh,
back at
I
it
mean,
now?
like, of course, outside of just getting in trouble, like, oh no. And then that's the first time I actually smelled what room 6 smelled like.
Oh, that's actually too early to be smelling that smell. Not gonna lie. Yeah, a smelly smell that really smelled.
Smelly, the type of smelly smell.
It applies to everything. Yeah.
We had the house in the neighborhood that was like that house for like the kids to like we all congregated. My homeboy Dwayne, for example. Oh shit. Yeah, he ain't gonna see this. Anyway, so like we would all be at his house because his dad worked super long hours and worked overnight. So and I knew this nigga for years, for like over a decade, and saw his dad like 3 times. So he was at home by himself like all the time. Sometimes his sister would be over there, but she'd be in and out with like niggas' houses. So like this was the house where we would be like playing games, unfettered, like people would smoke. I never saw nobody fucking, but like it was a house where like if we wanted access to that kind of shit, like it was that. And as I moved around, like it was always that house.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny that it was apparently Josh's house.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean,
could have been.
That was a one-time thing, though. So it wasn't like niggas was just coming over. Like the house is the boom boom room.
That's where you go.
Yeah, right.
All right. In the was it shit in the chat that we haven't hit?
They was talking about the FD thing, but apparently that was like conversation. That might have been like one of the first conversations. I still can't remember like the urethral sounding. Somebody said it made. I
remember talking about it. I feel like I was explaining it to him. Okay, useless hypothetical. Do you think diet soda even exists in the utopian afterlife, considering that on Earth regular soda makes you fat? I don't think so. I think, I think in a utopia, you're not allowed to have. Oh wait, utopian versus heaven. I feel like in heaven you can't have anything. Like it probably just sucks.
Somebody said
Dave the boy
conversation kind of. Go ahead.
Did you have a thing that you were going to say that was?
No, I said go ahead.
Okay. I just looked this up. Dave the boy who played the harp. Have y'all listened to this? It's from Dave, obviously.
I am not familiar with that at all. Did you guys listen to Dave the boy who played the harp? That project is amazing.
I don't know the project, but I know the musician. He's I like him as a rapper. He's probably in my like top 20 of UK rappers. Not that's probably how many rappers I know that from the UK anyway.
He was in top 25 UK rappers, and he only knows 10 rappers. Of the 5 UK rappers I know, he's top 25.
He's in the top 10.
Absolutely.
Top 10 for sure.
Bar none.
The bar is right here, and he's right there. You know what I'm saying? Right next, close to it. But he played a character in Top Boy season 3 or whatever.
Question: Is this person's name Dave the boy who played the harp?
No, the album the album is called Dave the boy who played the harp. The musician's name is Dave.
Okay.
Okay,
all
now
right.
we understand.
Gotcha.
Now you got to say the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like a Tribe
every
Called
single
Quest.
time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I love listening to a Dave the boy who played harp. He's great.
That actually might be kind of dope.
That is kind of dope. Now that I think about it, somebody should do that. You know,
like Tyler, the creator of music, who raps and sings sometimes with a hat on. Yeah, it's kind of a long name, but goes off
for color girls type shit. You know,
shit for black boys who who have considered suicide when the sun get too low? Is that what it was?
If it wasn't, it's close.
I think that was, I might have disrespected whoever the playwright of that shit was. It was pretty dope though. You know what I'm saying?
I was so irritated with y'all that day.
I know.
Like,
honestly,
absolute peak cinema, and here they come when they got there and criticism.
Nah, bro.
Shallow, pedantic, useless, known tropes of the black community.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in hindsight, because I had to edit the vlog of when we were in the UK. That shit. Looking back at like the unedited conversation, I was like, we really just shitted on this man's like childlike wonderment at being introduced to a new medium. And we're these two grizzled like consumers of the art form, and we're like, nigga, that ain't real hip hop. That's some pussy shit, bro. And he was like, but I've just listened to my first Hobson album. This is amazing. I've never heard anything like this before.
You mean to tell me y'all like the scene transitions and shit? Come on,
he was like, nigga, we done been seeing that shit, bro. They stole that from a 2003 play in New York, man. This shit trash. Shit. Derivative. We really did behave poorly because it was really some like not looking at the birds type shit. You know what I mean? But I think because I was so ready to engage with Alvin that I wasn't thinking about what your experience was. I was like, cool. When me and Alvin, we both seen some plays. We're gonna talk about this play, and Josh was like, oh, the magic. We just did not. It was not having no.
What have I been missing out on, guys?
Yeah, yeah, which is fucked up because it's like that's that's a metaphor for something. That's a metaphor for leftist spaces or academia or something. I don't know.
Sure.
Both, either and or both.
Yeah, like literally, we scared a nigga off from the theater. Like took him to a play and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm never going to one of these again." Oh man. It was a good play. It was a good play.
Yeah. The latest was in there too. I mean, that might have been a necessary comment, but they was up in there.
Yeah. Hey, I did see that fucking, in my opinion, they reposted that clip from when we were over there just a few days ago. As a matter of fact, I'll play it and we can discuss.
Yeah, I reposted it to my store that day when they dropped it.
Like meaning born in Uganda and Nigeria. Yeah, okay, but your babies would be born here.
Yeah,
they would still probably identify as African though.
Yeah,
or would they identify as Black British?
Most people here that are Black, that are from either the Caribbean or African, will never call themselves British. They'll call themselves Caribbean. They'll say I'm from Jamaica.
Like, say it gets a few generations down. Like second generation, still the same thing.
It will still be the same thing.
Okay.
Wow.
You never really hear someone say I'm Black British. That's just for the forms, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you fill in the forms, you say Black African, British. But real talk, if you ask a Jamaican where you're from, you're never going to hear them say I'm Black British. No, I'm from Jamaica. Even though they've never been there.
Yeah.
They weren't born
there.
They
got like British accent, like
everything.
Like born and raised. Acne where it get active, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn.
Once we feel like we're just here, we're visiting.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like this is home.
Yeah, because you say, "Oh, we'll go back home."
We're going back home. Yeah.
There's a part of me that really likes that. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, there's a solidarity in that.
I mean, it just comes from the fact that they know where home explicitly is.
Yeah.
But that comes back to the Caribbean thing, because Jamaicans like are considered like, and you tell me if I'm wrong, but like, if you go, this guy's Nigerian, he's Igbo, this guy's Ugandan, this guy's Kenyan, whatever, this guy's Jamaican, this guy's Trini. Like, those are two slave colonies.
I get what you're saying.
That's the same thing as America.
Yeah.
Black people got to Jamaica the same time we did in America.
Yes.
But that's considered like a valid identity. It's not. It's like 200 years old.
Yeah.
Are both of y'all zero generation? Like, I think that's one of our most popular like IG clips. Damn, hold on. In the past year, one thing that I did change my mind about on that, or not change my mind, but that I saw in comments, because most of them are, kind of cool, whatever, arguing in different directions. But somebody did point out that like Black people in America are uniquely a political minority that doesn't exist in other places.
Black people are a political minority that doesn't exist in other places.
Right. So if you're talking about Haitians, if you're talking about Jamaicans, if you're talking about Trinis, if you're talking about Bajans, they're mostly black. Their politicians are black. They you know, even if they're depowered by colonial outside powers, they run those countries. And I did think that was something, you know what I mean? Whereas we're like, you know, what, 12% of the population have had one president who wasn't even African American in the entire, you know, history of the country. So
that's true. I was y'all remember Redux? Yes. He responded to the story, like, you know, responding to that same thing, basically saying, like, you know, he seconded this because I'm sure he wouldn't mind, but so that university, no one claimed being from the UK. They rep certain boroughs, but never the country, as a vast majority of us either first or second generation immigrants. And that got me thinking. I was like, well, you know what? Growing up, niggas was repping what street they grew up on. So I mean, like, I mean, we really like take it down level by level. Everyone's kind of like,
now we're talking about communities we kind of run, which is an extension of that point. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, because Jay-Z has that whole, like, what did he say? Something about the house that your mama's renting in during 444. I can't remember what the line was.
Yeah, don't die with a block that your mama's renting, something like that.
Yeah. And so, and you know, because that's the thing that gets criticized all the time, like gangsters who are, you know, shooting each other in the streets of a town they don't run, in a country they don't run, fighting in buildings that they don't own, that kind of shit. But it's like, yeah, but community operates at different levels. So you go like, yeah, we don't run the country, but we run this block. So this is what the community is. That kind of, yeah, there's something there.
I think it's I feel like for some reason, like, it's just like something that's just ingrained in the black diaspora. We just have to rep where we from, like, just having that pride. Even for like African Americans, like, we might not be able to say like, oh, my people are from the Congo and you know, shit like that. But you're gonna be like, nah, Bronx nigga, what's good? Harlem nigga, you know what I'm saying? Bartow Street was, you know what I'm saying? Glenn County. We was repping the park that we played basketball at. It was Sunset Park versus Perry Park, nigga.
I think it depends on the, and I say this very much taking it back to my age-old argument about why people try to rep a city that they're not from. I think it just goes back to what has clout in the context of what you think has clout.
Yeah,
because
that's though, which are
because that's why people from, you know, an hour and a half away rep Atlanta. Because, and it's not because like, oh, it's just simpler to say that. It takes you 3 seconds to say I'm from an hour outside Atlanta. Like, cool. People understand that reference. They say I'm from Atlanta because Atlanta has clout. You know, the Long Island niggas in Westchester County say they're from NYC because NYC has clout. The Evanston niggas say they're from Chicago because Chicago has clout. And I think that culturally there are certain things that have a level of clout that, you know, that's close enough to approximating that kind of feel.
That's going for sure. Like, I think that's part, like, I disagree on Atlanta to an extent. Obviously, we've gone over that one in the past, but I think that's definitely, like, people who are unambiguously not even close to being from Atlanta. They're just from Georgia. They're from Roswell. And they're like, yeah, from Atlanta. And it's like, you're definitely, like, by no definition are you, but you've been there a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? You visited your grandmother who stays there. And if somebody meets you in Cali, it has a lot more cultural clout. And it's simpler, but a lot more cultural clout is the main thing to say, like, oh, I'm from that place you've heard of in music. It just sounds better. Which is, I mean, and that's true because I've traveled all around and people, Atlanta's not LA and it's not New York, but it's like probably right after those in terms of America. I'm in Tokyo and I tell somebody in a nightclub, where are you from? Atlanta. They're like, oh, like name off, and then they name off a rapper, you know?
Yeah.
And that feels kind of, I think that feels nice. Does that feel fetishizing? If you're talking to a non-black person, or even if you're talking to a black person who's just not from, that's another thing. Have y'all ever had the feeling of being fetishized by somebody black, but from a different culture, if that makes sense?
No, not by
Does the question make sense or not? Okay, yeah.
The question makes sense to me.
Okay.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I'm guessing you have?
No, not necessarily. It was more like oh, have I? You know what I mean? But nothing that maybe that super stuck out, but I can imagine conversations that I've had with black folks from different spots in the diaspora having a unique interest in American culture. But I think because you feel so close, it feels like a favorite cousin asking you about what you did on your weekend rather than like a stranger asking you about it. Like it doesn't feel like they're not supposed to in the way that it can when like your white coworker asks this, maybe even the same thing. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe it just doesn't feel like exoticization because there's a built-in familiarity, even if it's a motherfucker I've never met. And that's one of the craziest shits about the diaspora is that, and most of this is because of media, the internet, and the sort of like almost hegemonic power of African American culture, is that you can go to most cities in Africa, the UK, Asia, Oceania, you meet a black person, they're gonna know like half of your just black references, in a way that the white counterparts in those places won't.
Which is crazy. Like speaking about like, because I think about that all the time, like the hyper visibility of like Black Americans in terms of like media and all that kind of stuff. To your point, depending on what source you look at, 12 to 15% of the population, which is still massive for like our international audience. Like it's like 40 million niggas running around.
But like globally, that's quite small. Like if you compare that to other groups.
No, but what I'm saying is like there's like 40 million niggas like in the United States, and like look at like the population of like the entire UK, for example, right? Like so for a lot of countries, I'm saying 40 million people is more than like a lot of groups in a lot of countries. Like they're like most countries don't have the population of the United States, right? The United States is the third most populous country in the world. So 12% of the United States can still be pretty massive. But for us to be 12% of that media hegemon, and everybody still know like our shit, is kind of crazy when you think about it, right? Like the fact that like 12% of the population is such a dominant force from a media messaging perspective is insane.
No, we're vastly overrepresented, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but we have a huge pull by weight. But also like if you're comparing us to other black populations in other like minority, like black Americans versus black British, is way more of us than there are of them. But I think that when you just apply it to other Anglosphere ethnic groups, I don't think it's that big. But I'm open to fleshing that out a little bit, because this is a thing I've thought about a lot. So like it's 40 million Black Americans. If you compared us to other ethnic groups in the world that aren't Anglosphere, then we're not in the top of that. Because if you go, how many Uyghur Muslims are there, or whatever, but that doesn't make sense. You got to compare it to English language.
That wasn't necessarily my point. My point is that like
no,
like,
I'm building.
There's like 60 million people in France. Was my point. And my point was like there's 50 million Italians. Period. Like in Italy,
I'm asking a new question.
Yeah, but I just want to clarify my point. Okay, mostly for the audience, not for you.
Gotcha.
Hey, we wiping the floor with their ass. 40 million niggas versus 50 million Italians. Get out of here.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like, come on.
What about 100 Italians versus? I'm just
versus 5
versus the entire African American population
versus one Southwest Atlanta nigga.
Yeah.
Okay,
how many Italians does it take to beat 100 African Americans?
That's a crazy question. I'm skipping on that one.
I know, right? I have no idea.
I would say at least 200. I say you need 2 of them per one of us for sure.
Now it feels like 100 men versus 1 gorilla. Are we the gorilla? My nigga, is that what you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Is that really the message we want to put out there, my brother?
The white man is the original gorilla. That's what I was thinking. So, but
the original.
Albino. That's crazy.
Saber-toothed gorilla.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Let's hit one of these topics. So I added a couple, but we got.
I thought you wanted to do like some more of the walk down memory lane type shit.
Yeah, I'm game. I'm just flitting about whatever things come to mind. What should we pull up next?
Hold on. Okay.
Not so easy, is it?
Hold on. All right, which one? Okay, hold on. I got a couple good ones I found like through. Okay, we got okay, like this is the first.
Y'all calling me racist against Italians? I love Italian food.
Do you, Eddie? Do you mind if we play like that first clip that went like crazy when you was talking about the date?
Which one is this? Is it the height one? Which one is this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think so. Yeah. Is it anything additional personal in that one that I don't remember?
No.
And it's still up, right? Yeah. Play it. I got a ton of Italian friends.
I'm still on this.
I got Luigi. I got Chuck.
Oh shit! This taking it way back.
Oh yeah.
About my height on dating apps, right?
What do you say? Wait a minute, time out. What do you say? What?
I lie about my height on dating apps, right?
What do you say? Wait a minute, time out. What do you say? What height do you list?
Okay. This is good because it's a science to this because there's numbers you can get away with. Because if you're not 6 foot, you can't say you're not 6 foot because girls know what 6 foot is because that's the cutoff, right? Mm-hmm. So they got the tape measure in their head to be like, nah, you're not 6 foot is this much above my head and you're not there. Yeah, so you got to lie around that. I'm 5'8". I say I'm 5'10" because they don't know what the fuck 5'10" is. It's 2 inches below 6 foot, but they don't know what the fuck inches are. They just know what 6 foot is. But they have a deep-seated sense that something ain't adding up when they meet me. You know what I mean? But they can't quite put their finger on it.
Are you only wearing boots when you meet them the first time or some shit?
No, what I try to do is get to the cafe first, so I'm already sitting down. I lie about my height on dating apps, right?
What do you say? Wait a minute, time.
Alvin clocked that shit so fast. Wait a minute, what'd you say?
Hey, look, man. You know what I mean? Creative storytelling is an important skill in life. These are things that we have to know.
Yeah, facts. 6'1",
exactly
by the way. 6'1", by the way.
Yeah, same.
Talk that
exactly.
Shit. Wait a minute,
I grew a little bit.
Yeah. Eddie, I'm just mad that you tried to fucking like justify your buttonness on this shit. Like, it's not so easy, huh? You think you can do what I do as the button? You think you can just pull clips up in topics?
I mean, yeah, I stand behind that. I stand in front of it too, and right next to it. Are you trying to pull something else up, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay.
This nigga Josh can't prepare. This is what I'm talking about. This nigga producing like a motherfucker.
I know.
I'm trying to find a specific one.
Oh, we got to hit the patriarchy boomerang. People love that one.
Oh yeah, man, bro. I look back at that shit and like realize that my dome is just completely exposed, and it's like light skin.
Can I share it or no?
Oh yeah, no. You got to pull it up.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
See, look at the horses. Why can't you be like them, bitch? Because I literally can't. Fucking people would be like, I literally can't. I can't carry a baby.
If the technique, because I seen it's a nigga in India. He's about to transplant a uterus into a transgender woman.
You know how much that shit gonna cost?
Probably a lot.
Exactly, nigga. I'm not about to go into debt just so I can carry a child.
What if she was what?
I'm not about to go into debt just to carry a child. Is that what women do anyway?
Oh shit!
This nigga fucked around and goddamn. Oh, the feminism shit. Nigga hit a patriarchy boomerang. He said, patriarchy, you feminism. I'm not about to go into debt just so that I can bring new life into the world. Fuck that shit. That's crazy. I'm a human being. We're right.
This nigga Josh.
Have you ever seen this clip?
No, this nigga Josh is epiphany himself, bro. That shit crazy.
In real time.
Wait a second. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Hey, that's one of my strengths. I have a lot of weaknesses, but that is one of my strengths. I'm not afraid to call myself out when I know I'm wrong.
Oh shit.
That's a great point. I wasn't even gonna say it. I was like, yeah, okay, cool, true.
That's crazy. That's why I always wear a hat. No.
Oh wait, somebody
right here. Yeah. Fuck you, first of
all. Oh man.
And
I'm just looking at all these clips, and you got a hat. You got mad different hats. Not I'm looking at these clips.
The shit is not a question either, Josh. The nigga said that is why you wear a hat.
That's why you wear. Oh, okay, shit. I get it.
It wasn't even a question.
That's what's under it. You look ugly. Okay, bad.
This is another big one, but yep, he got a collection of hats.
Oh my fucking god, Eddie! Who the fuck is this in this picture, man? This could be like 3 different people. This could be fucking Bruno Mars. This could be young Orlando Bloom and fucking Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right? Wait, Orlando Bloom? Oh,
bro, you like a dark skin Orlando Bloom man.
Dark skin Italian. Yeah, bro. I'm with that. I feel like my acting career
fucking Chico the Barge right here. Like who the fuck is this?
Zazzy beats, you know what I'm saying? Cross dressing, like it's all there. It's all in me, you know. Anything you want done, baby.
Do it naturally.
Who? What were you finna say, Josh?
Nah, I was just like going down the rabbit hole, bro. I forgot how fucking luxurious your goddamn hair was, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying, God damn, I was about to hit you up like, nigga, you had some nice ass hair. That was just how in I was with some of these damn hairstyles. I said, God damn, killing these bitches out here.
Let me see if I can find it back when I had the pigtails. If we got the clips up, those clips.
Oh man,
far enough back. But did you end up finding the clip that you were looking for?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, pull it up while I look for this. To me, it just seems like a style of love language almost. If I send a girl 10 memes, to me, it just seems like a style of love language almost. These are gifts. Respond to them if they resonate with you. If they don't, be free.
I 100% imagine you doing that. Hello, Annabelle. I have a list of curated 20 memes for you. I want you to let me know the ones you like so I can calibrate my meme selection for sending them to you.
100% correct. I send a little whisper voice message with it too. Hey,
let me know what you think.
What's your address so I can send you flowers? I already know it, but I wanted to ask just as a courtesy.
Just so I can have the consent.
Will you give that to me, my sweet angel?
But I also need you to sound excited when you respond.
Oh shit!
If I send a girl 10 memes, it's good. I did find a clip where I had the pigtails, but you can't see them very well, man. The camera quality is trash. But let's see.
Oh man, I look rough and stuff in my Afro pups.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you just wanted to? You just want to show
Thicken my hair to make it more unmanageable.
That's a real thing. Asian people do that shit.
Oh yeah, I've seen like the guys doing it so they could rock like the shit with like the sponge or whatever.
They get this little pipe cleaner and they wrap their hair around the little sections and they leave it on. And then when you take it off, it's like super curly that you can pick it out and sponge it, and they can get the fucking little twisty type things.
Yeah, they can walk around looking like these young NBA guys. They can look like Donovan Mitchell.
Because it actually, but how like if they were to do it, I imagine like Jewish people hair.
It'd be nigger kink, man. It'd be like
hard R.
Shit, yeah, that was
right.
I felt a little slightly offended. That nigga said nigger kink. That nigga said nigger kink.
I didn't remember what this clip was. I hate that YouTube doesn't let us say that anymore. We gotta shuck and jive around all these sensorial filters and shit.
I mean, you
can't even call sellouts unkes anymore.
I do what I want.
Hey, talk that shit, bro. It's your pot.
Hey, you can take that shit in the hallway. You can take that shit to a project block. Not on this podcast. You got bills to pay.
That was a good call back there. That was a good reference.
I got another one.
Okay.
a black psychopath.
It's probably way more black psychopaths.
Nobody suspects a black psychopath.
It's probably way more black psychopaths than get publicized. They're probably just not doing Ted Bundy shit.
You know, Ted Bundy got bitches. He would be like fucked up next to a car, be like, "Can you help?" And they would come help. That's already. It wouldn't work for black guys in the dark at night. Can you help? No, nigga, they're off. You know, it wouldn't even work.
He gets presented as this suave, genius motherfucker when he was really just a privileged white man. It was literally like they were talking, "Oh my god, he's a criminal mastermind," and they let this motherfucker go to the bathroom in the courthouse, and the motherfucker just jumped out the window, bro. He just jumped out the window. Like, it wasn't like he was fucking Batman or something. The motherfucker was just like,
"That's a true story. You got away like that one."
Yeah, he was like, "I'm going to the bathroom." They was like, "Okay, cool, go to the bathroom." And he just fucking
got away. How'd he do it?
Meanwhile, there's a black dude just chained up, shit around his neck, every arm, every ankle. Can I go piss? Shut up, nigga.
Yeah,
hit him over the top of the head.
They got him coming in looking like Hannibal Lecter. It's like, what are you in for?
Exactly.
Walking.
Right.
Nobody suspects a black psychopath.
It's probably way more black psychopaths.
Shit. Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oh.
And then there's the
Owls
new
are
ones on
actually
the.
a lot smarter.
You say something, bro?
Oh yeah, just that there's also more clips on the TikTok that we made after this one, the Waving the Red Flag podcast.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking. Yeah, I looked at both of them.
Okay, cool. Easy. Continue.
Owls are actually a lot smarter than we think. Chickens too. My granddad, they had a farm and he had a pet chicken, and that was the only chicken that they wouldn't eat. But this chicken, though, him and the dog, they were friends. And every time my granddad would come home, they would hear the car come up the road. So they would run up, jump in my granddad's truck, and they would ride down the road to the house. The chicken would always do this. Yet it was cool until one day the chicken ain't goddamn wasn't at the top of that road. And then they had fried chicken that night. And granddaddy asked, "Hey, what happened to Mr. Cluck?" Grandma apparently cooked the chicken, and yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with your grandmother? What?
I don't know. It's a sad dinner. Goddamn.
That was a quiet ass supper that night.
Granddaddy just got up from the table. Was like, "I can't believe this shit. Like she cooked the damn chicken."
There's got to be more to that story. He must have cheated on her or some shit.
That's some bullshit.
I'm not justifying abuse. There's no way you don't know that's his pet. She cooked his fucking dog basically and fed it to him for dinner. Something had to happen.
Owls are actually a lot smarter than we think. Chickens too.
I didn't realize we were the #1 agricultural podcast in the Northern Hemisphere as well. That's kind of crazy.
Bro, the Real Niggas Almanac coming to you this summer.
Mm-hmm. Big facts.
Let me see. All right, let's do a. Oh yeah, do we have more clips? I mean, I'll think of more in the meantime, but
oh man, there's that one about your mom.
Oh, the porn.
Your mom.
You should just end it with that because that's great by itself.
That's basically what that nigga did. That's what he said. He said that one about your fucking mom. Pause.
Y'all want to talk about anything else? I know what I want to do. Your mom.
But yes, the one you just mentioned. Yeah, I couldn't find it.
Let me see if I.
But it's all good. If you got to search for it, it's all good.
No, I'll search for it. Do you want to pull up the vlog? Let's just pull up the UK vlog in the background and just like I don't know, click through it or whatever. If you're happy to, while I look for that one. Let's see.
That's the let's see here. Make sure y'all. Alvin, how many drinking receptacles do you have going on, my guy?
Just a normal amount.
What's the normal amount? I'm just doing me, man. I don't know what y'all
same as anybody else.
Yeah.
It's regular stuff.
Hold on. Almost there. Probably come up to Aaron Yeager's waist as the attack titan. Maybe a little bit shorter. He could definitely sit on it. Pause. No
no matter where you are.
I love
You
it.
must never forget to pause.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like when you put the music in, like from the jazz stuff that we did. Well, we went to.
The future.
Shout out. Yeah, no, that was fun. But yeah, no, the fucking Stonehenge was because a lot of times you show up to shit and it's like, and also can you turn it like down just a tick?
Yeah.
Like Stonehenge, this shit looks as big as you would think it is. Like I feel like a lot of shit you're like, oh, it might, it's gonna be a lot lesser than what you expect. But Stonehenge was like, yeah, this shit look like Stonehenge.
Yeah, right. It's weird when you like see shit like that in person. It's like, okay, this is cool. But after you've looked at it for like 5 minutes, what else is there?
Well, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, I haven't seen a lot of the main wonders of
I don't think they are.
the world.
What's good?
I've seen all of them, man. I've seen like Martin Luther King House.
You look like you converted to Islam.
Okay,
in
true.
Prison, bro.
Cleveland Avenue in Georgia.
Yes. The Wren's Nest.
The Wren's Nest, Shrine of the Black Madonna, West End.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, my boy.
All of them, really.
Elohim. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? A little sassy saute is what they. That don't even go in the fridge, dog.
Where the fuck it go?
In the.
They start saying some racist shit.
Shout out to the boy.
Shout out.
I say like I love it.
Exceptional photography.
Y'all again.
Thank you.
Miserable people on earth.
As we watch Edward meander, exploring the artwork, as we literally witness his thoughts, we all come to the same conclusion. I'm not sure what the fuck I'm looking at. We are studying. Oh, wait. You're too close, nigga. You're too close. All right. Yeah, all right.
Okay, this is a species from Rick and Morty. And believe it or not, this is intercourse, which is why it's art.
See, Eddie thought I was tripping. Because I dead ass said that was some little freaky ass artwork. He was like, oh man, nah. Then he read the little thing. Then sure enough, it was alien freak offs. Yeah, it was definitely alien.
You're right.
Yep.
But that's what I'm saying, man. I was on my Mark Lamont Hill shit. I wasn't listening to the common man's knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You really turned out to be right.
To me, broken clock, baby.
Hey, no, look,
bro. Yeah,
it's more like a fast clock. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Time's always right if you know how to listen.
Bro, I was fucked up.
Oh yeah. Look at that hand. That's a drunk hand. Right
yeah, that is a drunk hand right there. That is a drunk hand right there.
Because you was holding it and your hand was coming from every different direction.
Hey, whatever he want over there.
Yeah, it's on me. Sorry, Albert, can I borrow something so it can be on me?
How much of this you want to play? There's a lot.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We got any comments in the comment section that need to be hit?
This nigga got a fresh cut.
Let me see. What young dudes? I'm trying to think. The only one that would probably have been would have been when we had Suburban Boys, which I think they go by something else now on the podcast. And we've had them on like 3 times. I don't think it ever went left like super crazy. Really? Like I think we had strong disagreements, but I don't think it ever went like, oh my God, you know what I mean?
Oh,
but I assume that's what you're talking about.
Look, you talking about the Suburban Boys?
Correct.
Yeah, that was when they had that it wasn't even like the main 2. It was like the friend, or like he kind of like be off to the side with commentary.
Oh, and he was saying some wild shit.
Yeah, it was extremely problematic. I think so. I don't know if he was Mexican.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to put that on the race, obviously. Just
but yeah,
I'm talking about.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that was an interesting episode.
Yeah.
Every time the niggas came on, oh God, here we go again with these guys. I'm like, hey, these are some young niggas trying to learn, man. Give them a chance. All right.
I'm gonna play this this artist writer clip.
Alkaline water, pH balance out of sacks.
What is in your rider?
Black and Milds, lemon pepper wings. I only drink alkaline water, pH balance out of sacks, aka adult Capri Sun. Tropical fruits. I don't eat no apples. I like pineapples. Excuse me, do you want the rider or not, fellas?
You right.
Tropical fruits included but not limited to pineapple, mango, papaya, plastic spoons, metal forks, ranch, but not no bottle ranch, powder. Hidden Valley, but the powder mix sparks. A dark-skinned nigga
with waves.
That's why I fuck with you. Respect me there.
Y'all, if we do the show, are handing in riders. Who are you giving it to?
We're stars. Corey, the road man. What you mean?
I didn't know what a rider was initially, and then I had to look it up, and I was like, oh, okay, I know this thing. So just for the audience who may or may not, I don't know if everybody knows this, but it's just the list of demands that an artist performing live gives to like a venue or whoever. Like, I want M&Ms, but only the green ones. I want a foot massage. I'm allergic to leather, so don't have no leather couches in the green room type shit. What's going on, y'all's? Because I'm just, it's 300th episode. I feel like we can fantasize about the future, about live shows with that. It's good. It's better to be prepared.
We'll be looking back at this like I said on the 600th episode. We'll be looking back at this at a venue like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, crazy. Yo, look at my rider now, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
Water from Lake Minnetonka. Yeah. Only the finest, purest.
I feel like I'm a nervous performer. Like I feel like when I'm not smooth and cool and easy. So I feel like and maybe that changes after you do it for a long time. But I feel like I don't think I could eat right before a stage. But I feel like a Red Bull, that's going on the list. I feel like scalp massage, that would be good. White noise machine. I can't think of anything else. I'll see what else comes up as I think. What's going on, y'all's?
Liquor.
Okay,
probably get
makes sense.
Little. It gotta make sense. You gotta say that, like, you gotta be like, oh yeah, of course that's right.
Oh, sorry, you talking to me? No, I didn't.
Who else would he have talked to at that point?
Of course.
I didn't mean it in that sense.
Yeah, I was just fucking with you. Yeah, some chilled whiskey.
Okay. More alcohol, yeah.
Water.
That's good. Probably balance it out.
Yeah, got to do that. I
don't think he was gonna put that on there before I left.
Water.
Yeah. I think you were like, I'm a little. Let me put.
He got to go completely the other way. Now he got to be like fresh fruits, vegetables,
kale,
right?
It up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Broccoli in the raw.
Some kettlebells, just so I can get some reps in before the stage.
No green broccoli, only cauliflower. That's
because green got too many calories.
I don't know, because like right now, like bro, like you know what I'm saying, like I would look at myself as, you know what I'm saying, like and I don't know what I would want to have on the road, because I feel like once you start being on the road a lot, then that's when the rider starts to get a lot more. Yeah, that's when the rider starts to become a lot more necessary, because like if you're on the road so much, then like having like those creature comforts, at every destination you go to can help. But sometimes people get like OD with it.
I feel like I would want to have somebody who's just like reading bedtime stories to me, like out loud. Something to where I don't have to engage. I don't have to look at a phone, but somebody can just be telling me some stories, some comforting stories in the background. I feel like that would help me get through.
While massaging your scalp, that's kind of legitimate.
No, different person for this. That's crazy. Different person.
I'm just saying, like somebody doing that.
Oh yes, yeah. Simultaneously.
Bedtime stories. Boom.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
What if this nigga Eddie try to make us do it? Like made us. Okay, you guys, right? You
gotta read
me cat in the hat.
Josh, we got to read the contracts real close.
Right.
And then this nigga got his attorney.
Guys, it's fine print, just so that we didn't have to spend as much money on the paper. That's all. Right. Don't worry about it.
The whole contract is fine print.
It's all on a posted card. Just sign at the bottom.
Type shit. Like we gotta fucking put this shit in. Gotta go to the library. Go to your local university library.
You gotta have that Spy Kids shit. That shit to look at it.
What about you, Al? What you putting on there? We got wheat thins, bowl, beaker, glass pot.
I'm gonna go with whatever the rider budget is. Just cut me a check for that,
and you just
so that I can just put that shit in, like, you know, a safe security investment vehicle, so that I can continue to up my hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put that shit in like the S&P 500 Vanguard account, and then all of a sudden I'm getting paid 3 times. You know, when we go on the road right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand how you do this business shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We really ain't thinking.
That's the quadruple bottom line.
We really ain't thinking like that. See, my bro, you got to put us on game beforehand. I'm over here wasting my money and my talents or the budget on booze when I could be making these bucks.
Because the waving the red flag pension plan, it really not going to sustain us forever, Josh. So we really got to understand how we putting this shit into our Roth IRAs so that we can sustain, you know?
Exactly. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? Traditional Roth. You know what I'm saying? These are the questions, my nigga. These are the questions. This BGBB. What? He does.
Why would you read that out? It's obviously incomprehensible. Like, why did you read that? Why did you read that out loud?
Why did you read that out?
I was processing it in real time.
Because I'm like,
see, that's how you get, bro. That's how you get your system hacked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get an email with incomprehensible text. You just like, just copy and run this in the terminal real quick. See what it is.
Thank you, Eddie, from you. You the one that typed that ignorant shit out. Like, don't do that.
It's a
typos, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? This nigga.
What kind of fucking typo was that?
Because Josh tried to sound it out. You said, "What does BG Bibbit?"
Because I'm like, is she? Because this is the alphabet. These niggas love some goddamn acronyms, knowing damn well
you thought of some
everybody don't
shit.
know. So I'm like, is she using like some, like, you know, some special Indian?
Some fucking TikTok lingo type shit.
Yeah, like whatever. You know,
you know, BGBB, LBBBBB.
Right.
Everybody know about that.
These niggas love some goddamn acronym, boy.
It's that YN shit. No, that's hilarious. Let's hit a round of the card game.
Splash of water.
In all seriousness, everybody knows it. The link to this is in the description. You know what I'm saying? You can grab that. Matter of fact, I'll double post it here. Boom, boom, boom. Every single card has a serious side and a silly side. Great for a dinner party, great for a cookout. You can do the game all serious. You can do it all silly. You can switch in between. You know what I'm saying? When the one weird dude answers one question kind of crazy and y'all like, all right, let's change the vibe of this conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's a great tool for repivoting. You know what I mean? It's just getting too serious or too silly. All right. We starting out serious. What's a piece of advice that Josh was like, nah, I can't do it. What's a piece of advice that changed the course of your life? He was like, nah, I'm not.
He was like, I ain't no serious shit right now, man. He was like, fuck
I ain't feeling this serious shit. Fuck. What's a piece of advice that changed the course of your life?
I played football in high school. Anyway, my defensive back coach Etheridge, looked up to this motherfucker. Yes. You know what I'm saying? He played like football at Georgia Tech. He was in business, blah, blah. He taught business class, whoop-de-whoop. And he was and I kind of wanted to be like him, and he was like a finance person, like, or whatever, some shit like that. And he was talking to me about college, and he got me to pursue a finance degree. So like, he's the reason why I have a degree in finance to this day.
Yes.
Never used that shit, but that's the reason why I have that degree.
Hey, but your brain is strong for it, though. I feel like it's,
I mean, basic mathematics on a day-to-day basis, you know what I'm saying? They stronger than the average person, I'll tell you that much.
Hey, nothing basic about your mathematics. So,
you know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that. Arithmetic, reading, writing, and it. I would say I think that I've gotten so much. I guess advice means coming from a person as opposed to something that you maybe read in a book. But I feel like I've gotten so much great advice and bad advice, to be fair. So it's difficult to parse through it. But one of the pieces of advice, I remember my dad said this shit to me long before I could even comprehend what the fuck he was talking about. You know what I mean? Like I could comprehend it, but I hadn't yet experienced where to apply it. But it stuck with me. He says, "Never fuck a woman raw who has less to lose from a pregnancy than you." And I live by that.
Even
oh yeah.
But that is some, you know what, like as ignorant as that sounds, that's some real shit, because I actually, like, in the mind of a young nigga, and some grown niggas actually need to hear this shit too. Some real grown niggas really need, grown motherfuckers need to hear that. But damn, that go both ways, for real. Feel like a lot of women,
that's women advice. That's advice for women too.
Yeah, that's everybody advice. But yeah, that's probably why you ain't got a baby now.
That's what I'm saying. I would have been had a kid if I wasn't thinking like that. I would have been had a kid if I wasn't thinking like that.
My God.
Yeah.
I look back at so many times, like if I would have done things differently, or if I would have like maybe chosen, like, it's a few pivotal moments in my life that I look back on. If I would have done things differently, I probably would have had a baby by this time.
Yeah. How old would they be?
Now you asking questions.
I'm trying to triangulate.
I know this shit. I know this motherfucker.
there is so much room in the way that I intentionally asked that question for you to answer in an incredibly vague way that doesn't say anything specifically.
But I don't know, man.
How old would they be? Shit. I had to put a hard number on it. I don't know, gang. Probably like that'd be like teens.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. There we go. There we go. It's a different type of story than, you know. Yeah.
The questions are coming from our card game.
In all seriousness.
In all seriousness.
Brought to you by Waving the Red Flag. Each card has both a serious and a silly topic, and you can grab it at the link there before. As a matter of fact, I'll show it to you just so you know. I'm glad that you asked, Bagel Boy.
I know. Members get 10% off.
That's what I'm saying. Members get
10% off.
Yeah, if you're signed up on Patreon or YouTube as a member, you get 10% off of this card game. So there you go. That's it. Yeah, having a teen right now would be because I feel like also having a teen at this point would be. I feel like you're almost already coming out the other side of it at this point, because like Willie Mack, he had his baby when he was like 18, and he's like now he's in his 40s and his baby is in his 20s, and so he's living.
Oh no, they're interesting close.
lifestyle.
They're closer in age.
Oh, 16. Oh, 16.
Yeah, I think Willie, yeah.
I would. Yeah. I wish I could have did the shit. Like I have like coworkers who had kids young, and now they're like in the same position that I am. And they talk about how hard it was, but like on the other side of it, I'm like, man, that shit kind of looks sweet. It's like you got kids that are nearly grown. You're in like you're hitting stride in your career, and now like you and your wife can just be like coasting, you know, because they getting ready, like, you know what I mean? Like you got kids like in the middle of high school and shit, you know, soon to be college, and I'm like, oh shit, you kind of fucking did this shit the right way. Like, damn, I wish I had that kind of resolve. But at the end of the day, I do think that there's something to be said about being more knowledgeable and better resource when you have kids. You know, not going through the struggle with your kids, but you know, I do see pros and cons.
Yeah. There's a big pro to having all of your energy, all of your hair, and all of your mental faculties like at their peak while raising a kid, and being able to be, because I feel like also when the kids leave, now you're old. So it's like, damn, I'm done raising babies. My knees are no good. I can't do nothing with this. Cool. Now I'm just lonely. But if you go, cool, I raised some babies. Now I'm like 45. Cool. Yeah. I'm at the club. I'm traveling. Yeah, you can do actual retirement shit. Like, cool, I'm 45. Let's go live in France for 6 months, you know?
Yeah. And it's like my sister, you know, it's not a, you know, like I have 6 nephews. So my sister had my oldest nephew when she was really young, and then she had my youngest nephews like when she was like approaching 40, like she was very close to 40 when she had those kids. So just having her tell the stories about what that looks like at every stage of your life from that perspective has been like very interesting. And it's very much like what you stated. It was very easy to do the things that require a lot of energy and a lot of get up and go. Like at points, like my sister was like a full-time student and worked full-time and had multiple children. And she was like, that was something that she could do in her early 20s, like feasibly. Like, was she tired? Yes, but she could do it. Trying to do certain shit now with like twins in your 40s is like, I'll never forget that shit, man. Like after my nephews were born, I was in school, my youngest nephews. So I came back fucking Thanksgiving, and these are twins. And you could just feel how fucking tired everybody in that house was. My fucking sister was, both my sisters was tired. Both my oldest nephews were tired. The middle two nephews were too young to really have like responsibility on that, but the oldest two nephews were tired as fuck. My brother-in-law is fucking tired. I walked into the door, they said hey, and they handed me them fucking babies. I swear to God, I ain't see another nigga for 2 days. They were just like, okay, they was like, you got the fucking babies, like go ahead and run. Everybody just fucking exhausted.
Nah, bro, I don't know what the hell I would have did in that situation. I would have got overwhelmed and left. Y'all got it.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I know this is live, so this is going behind the paywall. So like, I planned on being.
Well, it might not.
Oh fuck, never mind.
It might not. Calm down, killer.
No, it's kind of fun. It's kind of funny. Like they ain't gonna hold it against me. But it was like I planned to be there because, like, I was in school getting my MBA, which is not real school, by the way. So I already wasn't really like invested in going to classes and shit. So like, I was like, okay, it's Thanksgiving break. I basically had that whole week off, and I was basically gonna come back, like middle of the next week. I was like, I've been away a little bit. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and spend some time with my family, whatever. Man, I had like 4 days of that shit. Like my homegirl was like, she going back to school. I was like, hey, can I ride with you? Like, I love early as fuck, bro.
I ain't mad at it, bro. Of course you fucking did. Like that's the best excuse ever too. Yo, the schoolwork, the papers. Oh my god.
Oh man, I
got my ride now, man. Like she going back now, man. I gotta catch my ride when I catch my ride. Like, oh.
He was probably way ahead on coursework, but he was like, "Oh man, I'm swamped. I just, they keep us busy." Wait, so.
Hold on, I just want to highlight this. The best advice I got was, you don't have a problem. I like that.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, look, planning definitely helps. I would say planning and thinking about the future and just having a plan, contingencies, that's very, very useful. Batman taught me that. Yeah. Always have a contingency.
Yeah, right.
I would say I've gotten very little direct advice in my life, and I've speculated on why that is, but so a lot of the stuff that I learned was by example and like me piecing stuff together, via like books, via conversations I observed. But so if I had to say some direct advice that I got that was good, that I think I've applied very liberally and broadly throughout my life, was my mother always told me, she always said, you only really got to show them niggas that you'll fight them one time. That's
the real shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So my mother, and again, unpacking
very good.
So my mother grew up, and per her, like she was bullied. So you got to think about it. My mother's from the rural South. My mother's large, meaning not only like heavier set historically, like through various like stages of her life, or weight his light up to flow. My mother's also very tall. My mother's also dark skinned. So you got like a 5'10", 5'11", heavy set, dark skinned black woman growing up in the 60s and 70s in rural Georgia. Like so stuff per her, a lot of the stuff didn't get better for her till she started standing up for herself. So her way of and her fucked up way of like showing care was like make me tougher. And she was always worried that I would be picked on. So she would say like little shit like that. So her whole ethos with that comment was always like nobody will fuck with you if you just show them that like, yeah, you'll fucking fight them. And like just being honest, my mother also extended that even till like and this, and I'm using some hyperbole here. I'm using some colorful language here just because I know this is live and
I can relate to that,
what to say. But like, let's say hypothetically, like gunplay is involved. Show them your gun one time. Show them you'll shoot somebody one time. Like that kind of shit. So broadly defined, even from like a career perspective, even from like how I held myself like academically, like show somebody that like you won't back down from something is how I broadly define that. Like you will stand up for a point, you'll stand up for a position, you will hold people accountable for what they say. Like broadly defined, saying that you only got to fight the motherfuckers one time is how I kind of move.
You can apply that to so many different things because you can fight means a lot of different things depending on the context that you're in. If you're in the street, it means one thing. If you're in a boardroom, it means a different thing. If you're in an academic setting, it might mean another thing. But the capacity to let people know early, immediately, and unambiguously you're not to be fucked with is useful. I think that I find it useful. I know taken to the extreme, it can kind of be sort of podcast bro.
Which is why you have to temper it. And like, just being frank, my mother at various points in her life took it to an extreme. Like my mother
did not temper it. Because if you're looking for the fight, you can always be there. And it's like there is power in care and softness, and you don't always need to go into when you go into every situation going, I need to assert my dominance first. You often are destroying the capacity for a community. So I think that at the extreme, this turns into this Jordan Peterson, you have to be a monster to truly be kind bullshit that some men like to tout, which I don't agree with.
That's some crazy shit.
They say this shit all the time. Like, well, actually, low key, Caitlin said that as well. I didn't want to turn it into an argument, but she made the same argument during the previous live. But I think that
never mind.
Yeah, but I think I'm happy to but I do think there was this, I think she was a CIA interrogator or some shit like that. She was talking on it was a broy type of a podcast, admittedly, but she was like, I think she was talking about substitute teachers and the way that they can apply CIA advice or some shit. And she was like, because that's how these podcasts be, bro. Like, here's how you, an accountant, can learn from the Navy SEALs. You know what I mean? That's how, Joe Rogan should be. But they said something like, if you are too aggressive early and you pull it back, that's a lot easier to do than going the other direction. So if you're a substitute teacher and you're too nice and they start traipsing over you and you try and then assert, no, I'm in control, I need to have the authority, you all need to listen to me, that's a really difficult task. But if you go immediately, I'm not your friend, I'm not friendly, you write your name on the board, it's Frank Abagnale, not Abagnale, not Abagnale, Abagnale. You do that shit, then it's very easy to then build kindness and friendliness on the back of that. And again, I think at the extreme, it turns into some Jordan Peterson nonsense. But I think you only got to show them one time that you'll fight. And then you don't have to ever do it again. You just got to show them the one time.
Yeah, I think the better way to go about that is like having boundaries. And when people like test your boundaries, that's when you only got to show them niggas once. And I'm not a person to fuck with. Yeah. But just going in, just trying to be a hard ass, because that could backfire too. It's like, look at this fucking weirdo fucking nigga. Like, who the fuck is you, bitch?
You can also get your ass beat. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Like, the fuck? Because then you're the person, because then you become the aggressor. Like, you become
right. So they're like, my mama once told me how to deal with this.
Whoa, now you trying to test. Hey, man, fuck out of here, bro. Like, just be cool, man. Like, just stand up for yourself when needed. But you ain't got to,
and that was like her underlying sentiment. Like, my mother was never like pro, like, go starting a fight. Like, the advice wasn't the jail adage of like going just like
find the biggest guy,
fight the biggest guy and like just fuck him up. No, she was like, no, somebody fucks with you, let them know that like you'll hold your own, you'll stand your ground, like you will fight them. Was the underlying sentiment, to be sure, even from her position, which was but she lives her life is different than that, I would say. But she never told me start fights, to be sure.
Yeah, I always because I think a difficult thing that I've found is, and I think for most people, you experience anxiety or fear in combination with needing to sort of like assert your boundaries and shit. And I remember this guy, a therapist online, something like that. He said that anxiety is kind of the antithesis of anger. That anxiety is you not trusting your future self to be able to access anger, to protect yourself, to be able to show someone, hey, I'm willing to fight you. And I think that the prison adage, to some extent, I kind of understand where that's coming from, because it's kind of going like, damn, if I only got to fight him once, I got to wait until a boundary is crossed. And I don't know when, wait, so when do I show them? So now you're always on this defensive edge, waiting for the moment to beat somebody's ass to show them the thing. And then maybe once you pass it, then you can kind of relax. But I guess with the just find the biggest guy, it's like, okay, yeah, the fight starts on day one. And then after that, I can relax. And I feel like that applies to a lot of situations. If you're going into a place where you're like, I know that I need to show that I'm not to be fucked with, that, at least for me, can present a lot of anxiety in the interim period.
Indubitably.
Which maybe is just unavoidable because that's just, conflict is a part of life. So that's just is what it is, you know, which is also fair. Oh yeah, okay. So silly question now. Your best friend just won the lottery, but refuses to give you a dime. Are you staying friends? You can grab that at shop.wavingtheredflag.com.
How much money they win?
That's
right.
Really
How much money? How much money?
It's like, okay, I'm gonna say they
won 500 million, and I'm like, oh, you can't give me shit, but you want.
Now you might have to
like,
break me something off. That's
I mean, okay, like, you know, like even if it ain't money, like just a gift, like a little something, like yo.
But also, it depends how close we are. You know what I mean? Like how. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes,
you said best friend.
Oh yeah, best friend. You got it. Come on.
You got
let's
to.
say let's say it's
duty back.
I mean, not you got to, but we ain't gonna be friends no more if you don't. Yeah, I would say it's $1 million. Yeah, it's $1 million. It's $1 million. Yeah.
$1 million? $1 million
ain't a lot of money. They ain't got to give me nothing if they got $1 million.
Yeah, you're right. $1 million is not a lot.
If they gave me something, I'd appreciate it. Like I'd be like, man, this is great. But
no, you're right. $1 million is that's I because $1 million is like you can't even buy a house full. Like you know what I mean. You could with $1 million you're not set for life with $1 million. You know, so
not straight up. No,
them niggas might not even be set for a year with $1 million.
Depending on how you spend, absolutely. Like that's 100%.
I mean, I feel like
you give me $1 million, I'm gonna be good.
Yeah, I feel like the people I'm close to $1 million, they know they're not gonna blow through it.
I'll make that $1 million work for me. You know what I'm saying,
bro? Like if Alvin wants $1 million, I'm like, he's buying Basquiat's. Yeah. Okay, 30 million. I feel like you got to give me something. Not got to, but no. Like, yeah, no. When I say got to, I mean if we are the type of friends that I thought that we were, I would expect. But maybe this is. I don't know. I can have my mind changed. What do you think, Josh?
If one of my best friends.
Yeah, best, not an acquaintance. Best.
I got a couple.
Like brothers.
I got a couple. I know one for damn sure. Like, you know, he like, man, whatever you need, baby. I got shit. Like almost like, nigga, you ain't got to do all that. Like, calm the fuck down, save your money, my nigga. But hey, I take a couple thousand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The shirt off my back. No, yeah.
Some of them other niggas out. I would like if they won 30 million and like what girls? Just a purple rain. You know, about a nigga on a free vacation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all expenses paid. It ain't even got to be like all the time, but like, you know, one time just like, yo, we made it. Hey, we here. Like, I'm gonna let you experience this thing. I think that's cool because I never want to be like a leech on somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I really don't know because I'm like, okay, let's say like if I won $30 million and I'm thinking about the people that are in my closest circle that I consider, you know, like close to family, you know, family or people who are close to family. And then, cause then you got to go, okay, well, fuck, how many people can I spend on total, you know? So how many people are close enough to me that I maybe kind of owe them something? I think for the average person, that's like, you know, I don't know, maybe like 7 people, but I don't know. I think for me, it'd probably be around that. Am I like, do I just give out cash? Do I need to buy gifts for everyone to celebrate the thing that or do I just go like, hey, look, dinners are now going to be on me more than they were before. I'm going to take, we're going to start doing different types of, you know, when we go for a vacation, it's all expenses paid and it's, you know, and it gets paid back in the same way it always was in the relationship, but just now we're doing shit that wouldn't have even been accessible to you before. And now I'm paying for all of it kind of thing. Or yeah, I don't know.
I just got to call this out real quick.
You said, man, I wouldn't expect none, but if my best friend don't give me something by the Lord, that's crazy. Then, nigga, yes, you are technically expecting something, bro.
That is what that sentence means.
You expect a little something. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it, but if I don't get it, I'd be surprised.
Like, yo,
I think that's called expectation.
Yeah. So like if I won 30 million, I'm gonna give a lot of people something.
Like
because
cash or things or
cash. Like I probably like there's probably like people that like people I hang out with and I do stuff with anyway. Like I think it's a given because that already happens anyway. Like we're very much like who's covering this time, and it's like an argument.
And
like
that's
I got it.
It's just amplifying the shit that you already do in relationships.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
I'll cover the drinks. Cool. I'll cover all the drinks. I'll cover your wedding type shit.
So now all of that is gonna happen, like I say, organically, but I'd say up front. Like yeah, man, here's 20,000. And I think I got a lot of people that I'd be like, okay, cool. Like in my mind, I envision it as like, okay, we're gonna have a party. Y'all know I won the lottery. Everybody look under your seat right now. You'll get 20,000. Here's 20,000. And like anytime we go somewhere, like it's on me. And like that's how I do it. But that really wasn't the question. I just think it's really interesting. But my best friend wins 30 million. I'm expecting something. Like it don't gotta be like it, and to Eddie's point, it can be just like, and I think it would also be different if I was in a different point of my life. If I was like truly like struggling, I would be like, yes, I expect that person to help me out if they just won the lottery. And like, I would expect that. But if we're just, I'm doing okay, they're doing okay, they win 30 million. I'm like, yeah, man, drinks is always on you. Like you got it. Like we go, like we're going somewhere. Like yeah, that's on you, my nigga. Like
congratulations, drinks are on you from now on.
Yeah, I say that shit to people now. Like like
I said that on a couple of dates. You're right.
Yeah, niggas get jobs now. Like one of my homeboys, several of my homeboys are like doctors now, and they're like getting to the point where they got their first real doctor money now. I'm like, hell yeah, nigga, like shit's on you now. You're a brain surgeon. Absolutely, you got it.
Bro, put it on the table. But to some extent, I also feel like there's people that I owe money, if that makes sense. Like not like they just help me out so crazy that I'm like, if I were to calculate just with interest what your assistance, which might have been financial, it might have been emotional, whatever, is worth in dollars today, like I would owe you, thousands, tens of thousands of, in some cases, dollars. So those people, I would probably just make a calculation and just go like, cool, I've got a bunch of money now. You help me out to the tune of like, what is the equivalent of 50K? Just here's that. So maybe I do some back of the napkin, calculations with an accountant and be like, what can I give away? So there'd probably be 2 or 3 of those. But just gifts on, yeah.
I wish there was I literally saw a TikTok today that was talking about that. Michael Irvin was talking about something that he learned from O.J. Simpson, of all people, how O.J. gives money to his family, but they receive it. But when the family member receives said money, they receive it in their tax bracket. So they have to pay the taxes on that money in their tax bracket versus the rich person giving like $20,000 to them, and then the family having to pay taxes at the rich person's tax bracket.
Yeah,
which is way more money.
Gift tax.
Oh, so you give the gift pre-tax? Is that what you were talking about?
The name of it is you set it up. It's like a dynasty. It's a dynasty something. I can't remember the freaking name of the thing.
Some kind of trust or some.
Yeah, it's a dynasty trust. A dynasty trust. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you put all your family and friends into that shit, and so that like when you give money to them, like when they receive it, it's at their tax bracket.
I fuck with that. Yeah. One thing that I also fuck with, like, cause 30 million is a lot of money. If I win 30 million. I'm a just fall off the face of the planet for like 2 months to figure out what to do with that. Cause I feel like I wouldn't know what to do. If I had 30 million all of a sudden, even post-tax, and let's say that I get to keep 15 million of that, like I wouldn't even know what to do, like how to arrange that. Cause that's the type of money where it's like, oh, that's not just paying my rent. That's like, I can set up financial instruments to always pay my kids rent. You know what I mean? It's just, I would have to go to a financial advisor and go, what the fuck do I do with this money? Like, I have no idea how to set this up, how to make it to where I can keep as much of it as possible. The things that I could do with this, I could set up scholarships and shit like this. Just so much shit that you could do with it, So that's the first thing. But then one of the kind of financial instruments that I remember seeing was in The Fall of the House of Usher with Brian Greenwood or whatever. And in it, he sets up these trusts where each of his kids gets like $1 million seed capital for a business idea. They just have to pitch it and win it. But it's set aside for them exclusively for their whole life. So it's like a business incubator for one person exclusively for your whole life. But you have to actually come up with an idea that can work to get the funds released. I think I kind of like something like that. Maybe not for friends, but maybe in addition to the gifts that I might have to just give off of, bro, you let me sleep on your couch for like a year straight. And the amount of rent that I didn't pay, plus interest to now is like, I owe you like 30 grand. So here's 30 grand. But in addition to that, maybe I might do some.
But I think it'd be like, man, nah, bro, this shit, man, cheapskate. What I thought you were gonna give me 50. What if they hit you with that?
Is that what? How much? Okay,
this ain't enough.
I mean, yeah, okay.
You never people are like, you never know like how greedy people can get when it comes to like when vast money is involved.
I mean, we over here negotiating other niggas' money, so yeah, people can be greedy. Maybe we being greedy.
It's also like that kind of thing where it's I've never had an issue just being like, no, like you got what you got. Like I gave this to you, and like you can be grateful, you cannot be grateful. I'm not expecting anything of you based on like me giving this to you. And like if you feel like that's more than you deserve,
it's for my gratitude,
I'm
not you.
Yeah, I'm not giving you more. Like we can be cool or we cannot be cool. Like I feel like those are very easy conversations to navigate. But I'm not. I do think that would tarnish our relationship a little bit.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we may not be the same level of cool anymore, but like I'm not gonna fold to that kind of
this
like
is one
stuff.
of the things that's difficult about this because Gerard Carmichael and them, they were all in a thing and they were talking about the way people ask you and start to owe you money, and the way he was saying it and the way the guys in the room were agreeing with it, I felt like they were in the wrong because they were like, oh, what, I owe you a house because you supported me during my career, grandma. And I'm like, I mean, if you got it kind of a little bit, like the way he was saying it was like it was obvious, but I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, this person didn't just support. They didn't just say we like you. Like they went to every one of your shows. They paid for your car. You wouldn't have been what you did without them. So yeah, it's like an investment. They put in 10%, they get that back with interest, kind of thing. But
that still might not be the house they was expecting.
Look, it still might not be a house, which is a fair point. It still might not be worth a house. But he was saying it like the way he said it was so dismissive of anything. Like I owe you nothing. For supporting me.
This is the silly question. I don't think we ever got to the no. Yeah.
Oh no, this was
the silly question.
Yeah, this is a silly question.
Hey, it depends who you're talking to. Like anything can be. Yeah. I mean, because the serious question was always just talking about who to nut in and who to shoot. So yeah, I mean, Waving the Red Flag podcast. You can grab that at shop.wavingtheredflag.com. 10% off for members,
Like the podcast, it's got range. Facehead.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
Factory. Big fact.
Double the prompts.
100%. Always be plugging. 10% off for members. Patreon, YouTube.
But I do wonder, who do you owe shit to? And it feels like it almost can ruin relationships because I've thought about this. Some of the times that I've been the most at peace is when I'm so broke I can't spend any money on anything. And so I pick new hobbies and I'm reading more books and I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking more, you know what I'm saying? I'm meditating because that's free. So I'm doing shit like that. And it's like, I'm savoring my breaths, because those are the hobbies I can have,
Bro, I was meditating my ass off when I was broke, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You cooking your own meals and shit like that. You don't got nothing.
And all that shit.
And so I'm like, damn, I'm bored. Let me think about my thoughts. I can do that.
So let me push these thoughts to the side. Let me just let these thoughts pass.
Like a gentle cloud. But then when you have a little bit of money, it's like, oh shit, I gotta figure out I gotta budget this out and figure out what to spend this on. And you have a lot of money, then it's like I said, if I got $30 million, now I need to go talk to somebody for a few months to even figure out how to start using this money. It just feels like, if you didn't have anything, you and that person would have been good. But as soon as you get 30 million, now you have to figure out, okay, what's the because before I was giving you 1% of the 20 grand I make a year in, you know, drinks that we would buy for one another. But now I got 30 million. So we got to calculate that up. Now we've ruined the relationship.
And it's also like 30 million. I think 30 million is a good amount to pick for this because you can fuck up 30 million in a year.
It's not, it's not a billion. You can't even,
you're not.
Yeah.
I mean, you can in theory fuck up any amount of money,
but it's hard. Like if you tried to spend every day all the time, you're probably still not even touching it.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to fuck up a billion, 500 million plus than it is to fuck up 30 million. You can fuck up 30 million as MC Hammer, as Bobby Brown. So I think you're right. Like it adds an extra level of complexity to how you even manage this shit. Like even just for you, like not even factoring in other people, just like how you want to live your life going forward.
What would y'all do if y'all did just come into 30 million? Like, what's the first couple things that you might do?
Yeah, talk to a financial advisor.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah, you did say that.
I'm going to. I ain't gonna tell y'all the area, but I know exactly what area I'm doing, and I'm clearing every single debt that both my sisters have. Houses, all that kind of shit. Then I'm buying us houses in the same neighborhood. I know exactly what that neighborhood is because my ideal living situation is I don't want to live in the same house with us, but I want to live like walking distance away from each other.
Okay. Little village. You buy like 3 houses on the cul-de-sac type shit.
Yeah. I probably get my oldest nephews a spot for themselves to share wherever they want it. Like I talked to them about that.
Yes.
And then I'm setting them up with some money. And then I'm putting probably, if I got 30, I'm probably putting like 5 just in like the lowest possible risk like investment vehicle that I can think of. So probably not even like an ETF. Like I'm probably not even an ETF or a mutual fund. I'm thinking like maybe shit. Like, can somebody give me like a certificate of deposit for 5 million or some shit? Just again, the lowest possible risk avenue. And then I'm finna go on like the craziest fucking shopping spree ever. I'm buying everybody Porsches and shit. And then I'm gonna set up my little party situation where like I'm giving the close folks again, whatever amount of money it is, $20,000, $50,000, whatever it is. Like you get 20,000, you get 50,000. And then I figure that'll get me through like the first like 2 weeks or whatever that is. And then I'll figure the rest out later.
Yeah. Okay. That's giving me some ideas now. Can I
and also one real quick, like for purple. So ETFs and mutual funds are entry level, but they're entry level because they're good. So picking risk. Individual stocks, almost everybody loses long term, and you don't beat the market. The investment firm that beats the market most likely will be Berkshire Hathaway, RIP Charlie Munger. But over a 10-year period, like most investment groups don't beat the market. So ETFs actually are entry level, but it's because they're good. Mutual funds and ETFs are the gold standard of investment for a reason.
Is what it is.
Bonds only make sense in certain economic conditions, even corporate bonds.
Somebody was explaining bonds. I think I was watching some YouTube video and they were explaining how bonds work and shit like that. And then they were saying, fuck, I watched that whole video and I've forgotten what the fuck the lesson was. It was something like the whole economy's about to collapse. I don't know. I forgot it as soon as I finished it. But I think for me, after that advisement, the things that would be on the list is I think I would want to start like a scholarship and a grant, like just some kind of like helping people who are trying to start a business, travel, go to school, something like that. You know what I mean? Little 5K, 6K, 10K. I don't know, whatever is doable. That would be like high on the list. Then it would be, or maybe before that would be, I guess, do the like financial independence, early retirement shit and put money into, I guess, an ETF mutual fund thing and just see how much I need to put away to be able to draw 50 grand off of it each year to just live off of. So I'm like, cool, that's my live fund. Which I don't know it's what 4%. So that's 50 grand is what's 50 grand is 4% of what? 2 million? I don't know, whatever it is. So then I would do that. And then with the rest,
you gonna need more than 50 grand. I'm telling you that right now, baby. That 50 grand ain't gonna be enough, nigga.
You should plan that your living expenses go up.
Yeah. Trust,
that's how you do it.
You're doing that shit now.
That your living expenses go up.
Yeah, I guess.
To Josh's point,
that's why I need to talk to the financial advisor
because you do the perpetuity
because I'm here planning for current.
You assume that you have to draw more and more each year, and then by the time you get like probably 65, then that spikes considerably because then you have to add medical expenses onto it. So that's how you plan those kind of things out. Yep.
So then you put aside. Yeah, how much do you put aside? Because I've seen the like you need to put aside, what is it, 75 times your annual draw or something like that. Would you say that it's?
Are you talking to me or out or just
whoever wants to answer? Whoever knows the answer.
I know finance, man. Like shit. Go ahead, pop that off.
Shit, nigga. I ain't practiced this shit since '93, baby. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I mean, you told me what not to do. I was just wondering if you could tell
me.
Oh yeah,
I can tell you what not to do. Don't mean I can tell you exactly what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
cool.
Hey, baby, they ain't the move right there. 50 grand ain't.
Yeah. Okay. That's 5 to 10, baby. Don't do that.
I already been there before. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say just put away money that I could live off of, and kind of meet, because I can always go back and get a job if I fuck shit up, but just having like a cushion of here's most of your living expenses are completely covered. And then I think I would, then it would be big travel. I would definitely buy a ticket for space travel. So Blue Origin, pick your poison, whoever. I'm putting down 250 grand, 300 grand to get a ticket on a space flight.
To risk your life.
Yeah, man, the fuck? What else I'm doing with it?
Of course I'm gonna do some white shit.
As a black man in this world, I'm risking my life every day, my brother.
Right.
Exactly.
Why not do it in space? But trying to get there.
Shit, Whitey's on the moon. I need to be there too. You know what I'm saying?
But Whitey's on the moon.
One small step, niggas. You know what I'm saying?
And then that's probably it. I don't know. Maybe buy a house in like buy a big brutalist, crazy looking house off somewhere remote, and then that's probably it. I can't think of nothing else to spend my money on.
I feel that.
Podcast studio.
I know, honestly, right? I know. Podcast studio, baby.
You know what? I did have that in my mind, but I was like,
just throwing it out there.
Look, I had that in my mind, but I was like, man, I'm never talking to you niggas ever again if I get $30 million. The fuck?
First of all,
this will be ended. The channel is deleted.
This shit gonna be on YouTube.
Just gonna be gold.
No, this nigga gonna pop up with whole new co-hosts that he done paid off. It's gonna be like fucking like a celebrity.
If I had 30 million, I'm poaching Joe Budden's whole team. It's gonna be me, Mark Lamont Hill-ish.
It's gonna be him and fucking Noel Miller, just like anything.
Yeah.
You weren't on that Flag podcast.
Noel just there, hostage. $10 million budget though.
Links.
Yeah. No, look, I was gonna say that one, but y'all didn't. So I was like, all right. Realistically, it felt too meta.
Nigga.
You're right. Look, only reason I didn't say it was just because it felt too meta. But like, if it was real and we're not podcasting about the podcast, I probably would put down like $1 million and just make this shit like I would just bump us up to like a top 5 podcast. If I had $1 million, it's so much shit we could do that's just not possible. Like I'd have us touring and all this type of shit. You know what I mean? If we had, So that honestly, realistically, that would probably be the first thing that I would do, and then those other shits.
Oh,
nigga just changed his whole.
Hey, because I didn't want to make a podcast. I don't want to answer the question about the podcast that I'm answering the question on, but because I literally have a whole list of and Alvin, you know this specifically. I got a whole list of like expenses that I want to cover depending on how much funding we get from a funding body. So it would be just knocking those out.
I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Still gotta put away that bread though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Well, no one asked, but I mean,
I'm waiting. Yeah.
With bated breath.
Yes. Masturbated breath.
I'm not gonna immediately get like a house, but maybe like a high rise, like maybe like a high rise situation. Because I don't really want to deal with like a streamer like type setup. You know what I'm saying? Like
I see what you're saying. Like what Josh, what JJ lives in.
Probably something like that. Something nice. Yeah, exactly. Making sure my mom is straight, like point blank, period. Like she ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. Like
for life.
Set up that dynasty trust. Put my sister in there, my mom in there, whoever else in there that need to be in there. Because one thing about me, I'm giving, but I also don't feel the need that I owe a lot of people shit. You know what I'm saying? So if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And you know what I'm saying? You get what you know what I'm saying? You get what you get.
It's probably only like 4 people I owe, like, I owe you at least 20 grand, dog. Like, it's probably only 4 people like that on my list.
Yeah. It's probably like 10, maybe 10.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty good, man.
And I wouldn't even say like, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, some of them, yes, but like, you know, it's just mutually beneficial relationships as well. Like just them being good people, like they, you know, they deserve deserving people. Then probably buy a nice car, like something, you know.
Oh yeah, cars.
Like a car I really want, but
like I'm buying a boat, 100%.
Oh, a boat is. I heard a boat was a terrible. Not to yuck your yum, but I heard a boat was a terrible investment because it
I don't need investments. Yeah, I got $30 million, baby.
30 million is not a lot of money. That's how you fuck that 30 million up, though.
Really? I can't buy a boat.
A boat. It depends on what
boat
kind
is
of
like. It's like a little tiny baby yacht is like. I've looked this up.
Oh, you're talking about a
yacht? I want to buy bed.
Yeah.
No, not a yacht yet, because you're thinking of a super yacht. A regular yacht is like.
I know what a regular yacht is, like 300,000.
Okay, 80K.
Yeah.
You get it. You said 300K? Because I feel like I've seen small ones that are sleepers that I could get for 80K.
Them shits is probably ass.
Trash.
Yeah, right. That's that.
Well, yeah, still 300K.
You can get like pontoon
boats.
It's
a kayak with a roof.
But
okay,
yeah,
true.
But,
or a narrow boat. Yeah, I would get a narrow boat to sail the channels of London, to sail the Thames, and I know you can get those for like 50K with some fixing upping.
Yeah, but just keep in mind of the upkeep. But like we actually got 30, like my nigga, like
I have $30 million.
Like, bro, again, that's how. But that's that mindset is how niggas go broke. Like always.
But
think
I already
about
put the money in the.
They always think about the lump sum every time they spend money. I got $30 million. You just spent 500. Nigga, I got.
But
30
I already
million.
put the
200,000. Nigga, I got 30 million.
Now you got the finance degree. You right. Wait, but okay. But if I already put the other money away, and I'm not touching that, aren't I good to just spend however I want to spend?
If that money is amassing, if that money is growing at a fast enough rate,
it's in ETFs.
If that money is growing at a fast enough rate to match your spend, then yeah. But
it don't have to match my spend. It got to match my yearly draw, which is capped at whatever I say it is. I'm not drawing extra.
30 million.
You got to be careful. Yeah, you got to be careful with 30 million. Like 30 million is not. It's not. Like, I can't be careful money. It's it's like I'm good.
If I take the 30 million, because I'm just trying to understand the math of what y'all are saying, or maybe I'm just misunderstanding. If I take the 30 million and I take, let's say I only get 20 million of that after taxes. I take 10 million of that, I put it in the ETF, and from that 50,000 or whatever gets drawn each year, and then the other 10 million I completely just blow through. I'm good.
Okay.
Or have I misunderstood something?
I think that you need to think a little bit heavier about like how much control you have when in your mind you have that lump sum, the rising level of how much it will cost you to do even like your Spartan level of lifestyle, especially as stuff gets more complicated. And then it's also like the fact that like stuff happens in terms of your life, in terms of like health, all that kind of stuff. Like the vast majority of like what old people spend their money on is like healthcare resource and all that kind of stuff. And it's like you go to the doctor one time, you go get an MRI, in certain places, and that's man, I just dropped $5,000. You know what I mean? Like I just spent $20,000 on a routine health visit kind of shit. So I do think that like I think you're right. I just think that it's, to Josh's point, a little bit more complicated than the simple math that I think you did on the back of the napkin. But like I think your ultimate like framework of how you're thinking about it is fine. Like you're fine.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry
if
for
I would
yucking
have
your yum, my nigga,
Yeah. Look, because I'm thinking I'm not that I'm about to win 30, but I feel like these kinds of because that kind of shit can happen. You make a business goes off well, a podcast goes well, and it's like, oh shit, I've got more money than I did before. What do I do with that? So these are valuable questions for much lower tax bracket decision making. But I guess in my mind, I'm tending to think the amount of money that I'm setting aside is the I'm good amount. So everything past that, it don't matter whether I fuck it up, is how I'm thinking. That's the framework I'm operating from. But I'm wondering if that's wrong. So maybe it's not 50K a year, maybe it's 100K, maybe it's scaling up. But I'm assuming that there's a point that I could sit down with the financial advisor and say, how much money do I have to put into an ETF such that the remaining money, no matter what I do with it, I'm good for the rest of my life. And I assume that's possible with 30 million, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think it's possible.
Yeah, you know,
I think you got to be careful.
Yeah, that's definitely be careful. Yeah, that's definitely the range of it. You got to be careful. If you're not planning on multiplying that 30 million, that's definitely be careful. But you'll definitely be living a decent life for sure. Oh, and I'm traveling.
Yeah, travel for sure.
Josh, what's your dream car? Because you did say you was gonna buy a nice
car.
Yeah,
you didn't get to. Sorry.
You know what? I'm not even really sure. I might just get like a Mercedes AMG. I'll probably go with like a Mercedes AMG or something like that.
Gotcha.
Ooh, or that one that looks like a Jeep. Is that the AMG? No.
It's about the G-Wagon?
Yes, the G-Wagon. Either G-Wagon or an AMG. Like the one that look like the Mercedes SUV or the G-Wagon.
Yeah. I definitely want to get a G-Wagon at some point. And like with the G-Wagons, they're such good vehicles that because I was watching what was it, like Doug DeMuro or whatever, and he was breaking it down. And this has been confirmed by a lot of people. So they hold value so well, even like really like fairly old ones, because they're like you can't bust them. So it's like if you can get a good deal on like a 10-year-old G-Wagon, as an example, he was kind of like, you should just go get that shit. He was like the engine's still good. He was like, the shit's gonna last you like another 20 years. And he was like, but everybody knows that. So the value of like even really old G-Wagons is like still really fucking high. Like the market has like not moved on them at all, because everybody's like, yeah, you just go fucking get a 5-year-old, like, 5 to 10-year-old G-Wagon and you're good.
I can't wait to have that kind of money.
One day.
They are expensive as shit.
Yeah,
like I didn't even realize how expensive it was until I was watching that shit.
Shit, yeah. Now, because I know like a lot of celebrities, like, of course, like rappers and shit, when they get a real check, their first real money. Yeah, I went and got me a G-Wagon. Whoop, whoop.
Yep. Before closing it out, do we want to go through our favorite guests / episodes / appearances? Maybe from the last year, or I guess all time, because we haven't done many of these like year wrap type episodes. We should do that though in the future. Yeah, maybe around New Year's, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Damn, that's a tough one. I can't even remember all the. That's a tough one. FD for sure. Like anytime he come through is always good.
I'm shocked at how good those damn episodes are. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I feel like he maneuvers what the fuck we do on this podcast
very well.
I'm not gonna say surprisingly well, but like, yeah, I'm almost like shocked at how well it works. You know what I mean? Because it'd be academic and dumb at the same time. Yeah,
because like I've seen him on like many other podcasts, and like those videos don't pop off.
No, yeah. Oh, maybe what you're saying is we're special.
We might just be a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. We got to get our organic numbers up, though, my nigga.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, no, because I was looking at the top like 6 videos, all FD shit.
All FD, goddamn.
Yeah, but do we got this one? You know what I'm saying? Schultz hate that always goes off.
I'm surprised. Dom, y'all fuck with Dom, like, cause like, okay, I think you either love Dom or you hate him. Like as far as like the audience. But yeah, I always love like when Dom is on.
Yeah, no, Dom is. I mean, fuck, I like everybody we come on because I invite them on. But you know.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, we've never had a guest where I was like, I didn't enjoy that conversation.
Let me see.
There was
one. No, go ahead, Joe.
I was about to say there was one, but that was just because I was out of my depth. It's not that I didn't enjoy the guest or like they weren't like a nice person. I was just out of my depth. I didn't,
It was
you should have been. You should have been on that episode versus me.
Can you say who it was? You don't have to. No, you don't. You don't have to.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you like you don't ask me, and then like actually no, you don't say it. But
no.
I know
no, because
that is exactly what.
Because I was saying it for your comfort initially, and then your response made me say, okay, let me say it for my comfort. So like at first I was gonna be like, oh no, use your discretion.
I wasn't gonna say it. You kind of prodded me like, well, I mean, but he was like, well, actually, no, nigga, don't say it.
I know.
Well, yeah, I feel like I just explained what happened in my head, but yeah,
I know, but it was still funny.
Okay, yeah. I would say also, Zoe Sin was fun. I feel like that was like informative of what the fuck is going on in that industry, kind of.
Oh man,
that was fun.
Yeah.
Ali Sadiq is good. I'd love to have him on the pod in studio. I feel like that'd go crazy. Roy Wood is good.
For that one. Jasmine, one of the newer collabs.
Yes. Oh yeah. Let me see. Hold on.
She felt like
talked about the AI shit. Say again.
I said Jasmine's like kind of feels like sis. You know what I'm saying? Like sister to the pod. Like she's like that.
Oh yeah. No, she matches well with the energy of the podcast. 100%. Yeah. Who else?
Oh, Christian A. Smith. He wasn't on the show. Sorry.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Is his middle name A? Oh, okay.
I mean, that's his name.
No, just because when I heard it, I heard Stephen A. Smith, and I was like, that's not right. And then I was like, oh wait, what's going on? What's happening in my brain right now?
Yeah. I really like the Mac episodes because I like film bro-y type shit.
Oh, macabre. Yeah. No. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
The one that I'm like upset I missed because like I like what they're trying to do like so much. When y'all had Tyler on from Curiosity Theory, Dr. Starkid, like I was really upset I missed that one.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have them on again, so you'll just try not to miss it. But it's in the calendar.
I love when Dom comes through. Just because and shout out to Dom. I will say that watching Dom's content and getting because Dom does a really good job of like that pulling behind the curtain stuff in like real time, and you get his thought process on why he's doing what he's doing in real time, why he's saying what he's saying, like what he seeks to get out of how he's doing stuff. Like that is quite frankly some of the most interesting shit ever. Like Dom is a mad fucking scientist.
He's good.
Like he will break down exactly like this is why I said what I just said. This is why I did what I just did. This or like he'll have a guest on and man, my favorite one shit when that shit blew up when old boy pulled that gun out. Out. I don't know what you call it. Yeah. And like they got into the argument on the podcast, on the stream rather, and it got to the point where the conversation got to like, why am I even on here? Like the guest. And Dom is like, well, really, you're a stepping stone. he's like, you move in these circles. I'm trying to navigate into a conversation with these people that are in this circle that you are in the periphery of. So I thought that you were just relevant enough for me to have a conversation with. So then in a couple weeks, I could have a conversation with the people that I actually want to talk to. That's why you're here. I was like,
that was that the gun clip or that
was in that stream. That was in that stream.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
That nigga, because I saw a lot of that shit, bro. Like that shit went crazy, like on the low. It's like if you know, because I seen like some other shit of like other YouTubers that I never even heard of posted, made like that long little mini episode about that shit, about that stream with Dom and the other two.
He's playing fucking 4D chess. Yes. Like everything that he says, even if like people think he pushes a boundary or whatever, he's doing all of this shit extremely intentionally. So I find that as like as a viewer and like a person who thinks about those kind of things in some capacity, extremely interesting. There are also creators that like I love that we've collabed with. I just like their content. So like I love the Raiders content. Like I watch their shit like now. I love Ernie's content. Like I watch Ernie's content.
Blur Without Fear, shout out.
Yeah. And I never would have even found them had we not collabed with them. Like I found them based on that. But again, want to stress that I love when a boss comes through because I think a boss is like hilarious.
Oh,
like I think a boss is just like one of those people who's just like, talking to him, you like, this nigga's good because he's funny.
He's fun.
But we've never had a guest where I'm like, this is not a good guest. Cousin Pam is good.
Yeah.
It's such a hard thing because I think we just have really good guests. Like I think they really vibe with us. Like I've never been like, oh, this is bad.
A weird match.
You know,
literally no one has ever at the end of a pod, like no one's ever been like, I had a bad time, or like the energy was weird. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's always been like, yo, shit, if we want to come back through, like, man, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's always been like a good time for the most part.
Man, if I'm yeah, because I don't tend to move the same way that Dom does, but I will say this: the list of people that we've not had on the pod because they didn't make it through the like screening process to get on would be very interesting if I ever shared it.
You should share that with us. Not a
I might do that off
on the thing, but yeah. And just Poor Minds, of course, like that is definitely a dream collab one day. Deontay Kyle,
decisions, 100%.
Yes, absolutely, for sure. I know.
Poor Minds has played It's a Red Flag during their UK thing. Matter of fact, let me play that clip just to give ourselves a shout out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
let's see if I can find that. The one person that's on my list, well, there's a big fucking list of people, but I'm trying to get Impound Comics on because I want to do more comic shit, and they would be good in that regard. And I think you would like their content, Alvin. Let me see. Damn, what's going on right now?
What's a guest that you would want to have on, Alvin?
Oh, wait, did we get shouted out on Flagrant?
What?
Yo, show the fucking clip when we got shouted on Flagrant. Fuck Andrew Schultz, but yo, we got shouted on Flagrant.
You guys in Flagrant
with your
favorite white ass. That's crazy. Oh shit, because Eddie was like, "Yo, nah, fuck it. I don't know if you want to go on that show, man."
Bro,
well,
yeah, because we
a racist scumbag Nazi.
I don't even know if we can. We cut our conversation about Andrew. I'll just say that. So I'm curious of what they talked about. Like, did it just straight come up? Like,
damn.
Albara, keep
I
talking.
started to watch it. I should have, but it seemed like he had a good time. But I mean, that's kind of what you would expect, though.
Yeah, Ali is good at it. He knows how to socialize with lots of different types of people, which is a talent, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, I know. Oh my God, Andrew Schultz is a devil. Like, you can't say nothing. You know,
the white devil.
That motherfucker. He's funny in pockets. You know, he can talk to.
He's very funny when he's like across from Charlemagne. Absolutely.
That's what he mentioned. He was on your podcast, but I don't remember where he just talked for 1 second. Hey man, shout out to him if he did that, because that episode is huge.
Now we got to give y'all gonna make me watch the whole episode. Yeah, no, because we need to give an additional shout out / thank you to Ali if he did do that. I'm trying to find where is this clip with. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, here we go.
And again, shout out to you, my nigga, for like making that happen. I still remember we was in London, bro. Like we was leaving London that day. And you was like, "Yo, I got the confirmation. Guess who coming on?" What?
Nah, I remember that shit felt like Christmas a little bit because I was like, I had been working on it for months before that, simultaneously with shit, and I was like, let me not say nothing until we got it. So then I confirmed it, and I was like, yo, Josh, look at my phone real quick. Look at this.
But the crazy thing is, like, I sat y'all down to watch his special, thinking that y'all never seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
I hadn't seen it before, so
yeah.
And I had to be like, have I got something for you later on? See, hold on.
You see the difference? It's a big difference. Yeah. Women are like, nah.
Man, UK accents, bro. Gotta love them.
A red flag if they are a parent.
No, I love the kids.
You see the difference?
It's a big difference.
Yeah. Women are like, nah.
But I feel like a lot of y'all don't have kids at like a certain age versus in America, they be having kids at 16.
Yeah.
16 at war. Yeah, I have dated a dude who had a bunch of kids though.
What's a bunch?
He had 3.
3?
And 3 baby mamas.
3 baby mamas. Sugar. And then, well, how did that go? I mean, you're not together.
Well, exactly. You know what the going on. I had to let that go.
Yeah. And if you took him to your dad, would they be cool, like your parents? A guy with 3 baby mums and 3 kids.
My mama knew what was going on. She didn't really care though. It was just like as long as you happy. But my mama not really judgmental like that, honestly.
Yeah, it wouldn't run. It wouldn't run here, man.
Really?
Yeah, having.
I think if we have that kind of culture in the UK, we're so small. But no one ain't gonna get married. Everyone would have slept with everyone, and then it's like everyone would have, literally, and it'll be a mess. So I think we need a little bit of decorum.
Yeah,
Americans are a little more free.
They're a little more freaky.
Freaky too. Americans are so free. Y'all able to talk about your sexuality. And I think we're just a lot more open. So it's like you meet a guy, he be like, "Yeah, I have a kid," you know, and it's like we're just not judging.
And would it be a red flag if he didn't get along with his baby mum?
Yeah, I don't want no dude who be talking about his baby mama to me. I feel like that speaks volumes about you because at the end of the day, regardless of what type of relationship y'all might have now, you laid down and you had a baby with her.
Speak on it.
So at the end of the day, it was something about her at one point that made you feel comfortable enough to her up and nut in her. So I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Handle your business.
Handle your business.
What do they say? They say period.
The kid feel like the kids come first. Personal feelings does not matter.
Yeah,
I like that. Say it again. The baby mother culture, and I don't mean no disrespect. Look at Future, for example. I look at women like Sierra, and I'm thinking, you knew he had so many baby mums, but you still went there. It's like you guys don't mind. Whereas here, I think the max baby mom a guy can have to get a decent woman is probably 2. And that's just
my max is 1, like 1 kid, 1 baby mama, like that. That's my max for me.
And will you be like sister wives, or is it keep her over there?
Oh, no, sister wives. I beat her ass. I was like,
that was a long
curse together. Like, it was not about to be my
sister wives, nothing. But the men that I have dealt with, it was very like black and white. They're great fathers, and they know.
Yeah, no, that was unless y'all want to watch the rest of that.
Nah, but I completely forgot, man. Like, I cannot believe, like, yeah, as far as like some favorite guests, definitely, in my fucking opinion, they looked out for us when we was in London.
Nah, they were fucking dope.
Favorite, top 5, for sure.
We gotta have them on again. Yeah,
absolutely. And then Ada and Hanifa, they was cool because they looked out too when we was in London as well.
Yeah, no, Seasons was good, and yeah, Ada has given me all type of like I've picked her mind for all types of shit. She's put me on a whole bunch of different like shit that's helped a ton with this project. So
shout out to Redux, man. Like honestly, we could run the gamut of like all of our guests,
every single guest, alphabetical order.
And I would have nothing but great things to say about all of them, and I would love to work with any/all of them again. So. I think that's a plus.
Yeah, Melinda and all of them was because we were just hanging. Like that shit was fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I was, I'm keeping to a schedule and shit, but we really was just hanging. Like it was great.
And oh man, oh shit, it's the other guy from the he had dreads. We was in his car. He gave us a ride back on Mick. Fuck, what is
yeah, fucking that We Out Here podcast.
Yeah, We Out Here podcast, but the dude name Minx.
Talking about the Foxing Hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, I any other time I could remember his name, but yeah, I forget that. But we'll
find out here. But here's him.
You make less money than you.
Yes.
I don't think it's a red flag if they make less money than me, but it depends on the paradigm. Because, like, for example, I see myself making a lot of money, obviously wanting to be an artist and whatever.
Mids was his name.
Mids. See, I knew it was something like close to Minx, but yeah, Mids.
Yeah.
It's crazy that I'm sorry. I love you, Josh.
That it was in fact quite close.
Y'all can't act like I wasn't close.
You were very close. You very close.
Mad close.
He's quite a minx. Nope, he's mids.
He's mids, yeah, for sure. Mids cool as well. He put us on that song, that British, that song Twin Sisters. I forget old boy name, but I remember like, I was like, all right.
He was the only. Yeah, he was the only person where it was like, because a big thing with me is like everywhere we were going, I felt like they were playing like Black American music.
Yeah.
And when we was with him, he was the only person that was like, "Nah, let me hip you out to like some real like UK shit that wasn't just like the shit that like everybody in like you know that listens to rap know." Like it wasn't just Skepta, Gigs and Stormzy and like Central C. It was like he was like, "That's cool. Here's some other shit
we actually listen to." Yeah, and we learned mad good lingo because like they were almost struggling to tell us the lingo because they were overthinking it, and they were like, "Bro, we don't know none of y'all's words, so the shit that you regularly use in conversation is going to be unknown to us."
Yeah,
I'm looking up Dr. Beverly Whipple. Trying to find. Does she have a YouTube?
Dr. Beverly Whipple is a sexologist. Would be interesting because she's an academic.
Oh, yes, okay. How to have an orgasm with Beverly Whipple. Oh, shit, I already know how to do that. The fuck? Not gonna tell me nothing new.
Sorry.
That's what Eddie gonna say if like we have her on too. Like, how you be trying to tell motherfuckers how to have orgasms? I already know that. What can you add to
I've
this
been nutted. I figured that out decades ago. The fuck?
Hey, look, just the fact that a person can be an academic while studying the G spot and then men get flack for having difficulty making women come. It's hey,
right? That shit is hard. Come on, like, because I continue to stress this: the lesbian nut rate on a first date is still trash. Like, it's just hard, and that's okay. We can admit that, and we can admit that men don't show up enough. But like, come on, man. Like,
yeah,
lesbians on a first date, it's like 50-50.
I thought
I'll look it up.
I thought it was like 65. I thought men. What's men? It's like 35.
Oh no, yeah, men is like damn near zero. It's nothing. It's not even
first date. Yeah. Okay, like look it up because I'm curious because I thought I'm thinking lesbian is like 65.
Let me find
still
out.
Not 100. Yeah.
This is hetero versus queer. (102.03 30) and which I guess is the Ali and the Ali app on Flagrant.
Oh, good look.
You want to see if you can find it, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay. For bisexual women, rates are similar to heterosexual. Let me see. During the first time hookups, only about 10% of heterosexual women report having an orgasm. In general, lesbian women report that they usually to always orgasm during sex at rates of 74 to 88. But this is only 61 to 65 on the time of the time and ongoing. No, hold on. Let me see. First date. Okay, lesbian. Damn, I'm struggling to find so first date is 10% for straight women with men. I'm struggling to find the lesbian. What are you laughing at, Josh?
Oh shit! No, he did. He did. Yo, that's dope as fuck.
No,
hey, yo, I'm about to pull it up. Oh shit! Wait a minute, who posted that comment?
Okay,
shout out to you.
So it's looking like, and this is I don't have a good answer. Lesbian rate seems to be somewhere edging towards half, which is still trash.
Which is crazy.
Albara, shout out. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but shout out to you. That's dope as fuck. Hold on, I'm about to play it now. I don't know how they got to it, but this is the.
I don't want you hyped up either. We need all as calm as possible.
You know, I was doing another podcast.
Whose pod?
Waving the red flag.
Okay.
Shout out.
Hey. Come on here.
Oh shit! Look.
What happened?
I was finna call my manager. I'm like, yo.
Okay.
he got something against black women. I'm not fucking with him.
Now, how did he turn this?
Don't believe the internet, Ali. Come on.
So no,
believe me.
This is what I did. I went on Pivot and watched the whole interview. Like I was doing interviews, watching it. They were like, "You gotta come out." I'm like, "It's all right. I don't want to miss it." Like I can't pause the shit, right? So as I constantly listened, it made sense. You know, and I was like, my first, and then you had said your knee-jerk reaction was to go with, and my knee-jerk reaction, oh, I'm not fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? And that it made more sense because that's what happens with us a lot. It's people.
You know what? Shout out to Ali for because we didn't put that in the podcast for understandable reasons. Shout out for bringing it up just in the room and just speaking about it, regardless of where it ended up going. Mad respect for that. That's what's up.
That's dope.
Which one? You hate black women. Don't listen to the internet.
Yeah, that shit got 702,000 people heard the name waving the red flag.
There we go.
Let's go.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, man, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You, the viewer, the subscribers, the community members. Shout out to y'all, man. For real, for real.
It is possible from donations from viewers like you. pbskids.org.
Big facts. All right.
All right. I think that's it for today. Time to hit that dusty trail.
Time to hit that old dusty trail.
All right, everybody. Thank you as always for coming through. Shop.waving the red flag. If you want to get either of the card games, you can get both of those over there. And of course, 10% off for all of our members. You get access to bonus content, which includes replaying all the lives, and you get to see the full episodes every week, not just the clips. All right. Peace, everybody. Thank you for rocking with us for 300 fucking episodes. I was going to dress up as a Spartan, but you know what I'm saying? It's a very small business.
Oh, shit. 5:30 a.m. Shout out to you.
Yo, you got to look. If you really want to hustle, if you really want to fucking hustle, you need to be listening to WTRF first thing in the morning. You need to wake up at 4:30, go for a run, then listen to this podcast.
Yeah, wake that ass up.
You really just shouldn't sleep. Like
I ain't
slept since 03, really. So
that's not how we got to 300 episodes from sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, my nigga. And Henry, roll tide, go dogs. Dogs on top, my nigga. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all enjoy y'all little victory tonight. Thank y'all.
Against LSU. Ooh.
Yeah. Right.
They don't even have a coach.
They're balling.
Where do we go? I don't know. No direction. We just vibe it.